I love to look at houses. I love design. I think I was an architect in my past life. I love looking at buildings. I like interior. I like exterior. I love design, architectural design. Like I will spend 2 hours just looking at buildings. I know it sounds crazy. I sound like a nut job, but I will just Google images of buildings, compare architects and compare their portfolios. I'll go on like real estate. I'll be like, today we're gonna do Georgia. I'll pick a state and I'll go on like the major realty websites and I'll look at the houses. I'll look at the insides and the outsides. I just like to compare. It's just so much fun to me. I'm a very artsy guy. For me, I don't know where to draw that line from zip your mouth. No one needs to know about this, Nick. Nick, shut your mouth. And I did for the most part. I had a big breakdown, but then I'm like, I won't talk about it till we work this out. And then it bit me in the butt because then everyone was like, what's happening? What's happening? Oh, it must have been staged. Oh, it must have been fake. And it was just like, oh God, what do I say now? You know? Do I keep going into a mess? If you put a little bit out there, people are gonna want more of it. And you put a lot, if you decide to hold back, like when I want to hold back on my personal life, all of a sudden, people feel offended. People feel that you're being sneaky. People feel that you're not telling the truth. People feel that you're all of a sudden a character. You know what I'm talking about? So for me, it's hard to know where to draw that line of when to stop talking about my personal life. And I just need to stop talking because this was a long answer to your question. Don't act surprised if you take a stone, you throw it at a beehive, and then you cry because the bees came and stung you. You don't get to throw stones at the beehive and act surprised if you get stung. So that is just real talk here, okay? People misconstrue with me like, oh, you're so nice, to, well, if you're so nice, you can't have negative emotions. What? Then you should be like, yeah, he's so nice, but super fake, okay? Like, there's people I really dislike, okay? I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Like, some of them, I have no hard feelings. Everyone's on their journey. Oh, yes, I love everyone. It's like, no, you don't. No one loves everyone. Come on. You can have respect for them, but if they treat you badly, you're not gonna sit there and act like you would care for them the same way as someone that's been in your corner for years and earned your respect. People are so fake. It really makes me upset. I do appreciate you guys here, and I do appreciate the support, and I'm always going to tell it like it is in my view, because that's just the easiest thing I know how to do. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter. Bam, there's my Twitter. It's Nikocado Avocado. Make sure you spell it right. Nico, N-I-K-O, Cado. Nikocado Avocado. Because I'm going to be answering all of your questions and your comments and your concerns on my Twitter today. So make sure you follow me. And I'm going to be shouting a bunch of you out and spending time with you today, answering all your questions while we feast on this delicious bowl of Takis. I'm home. Hello, I'm back home. I'm home. Hello, and this is hot and steamy, cause we're eating Takis Noodles. Follow my Twitter at Nikocado Avocado, and if you do, I might just follow you back. Hi. Oh. Wanna go over here? Oh, I'm gonna miss you, baby. Yes, I am. Oh, Miss Kitty. Hello. Miss Kitty, mush, I see you, Miss Kitty. I'm back home. Shoo-ba-doo. Look at all this freshly cooked, it's steaming pasta. I'm gonna do the Takis Noodle Challenge. So we have whole wheat, we have angel hair, and we have standard spaghetti. And we're gonna put all this fire nuclear sauce into it. And then I have my special Takis. Oh, we still have to blend some powder. My Takis sauce. Ready to feast. Look at this. I'm so excited. Oh, nuclear fire sauce. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, fire sauce. We screaming on the toilet tonight. Oh, my precious Takis sauce. Flaming hot Cheeto and Taki dust, oil and spice and garlic and onions and tomato and scallions and pepper to taste. Very salty. Oh my God, this is so good. You guys, we're eating fire hot nuclear Korean spicy. Here, I have my packets down here to show you the proof. Actually, I'll probably show you in the beginning. Let me take you to the kitchen, go. I have 6 packs of nuclear sauce, and I have Takis and Cheetos, flaming hot Cheetos dust in the sauce. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so good. And I the finishing touch. We are gonna be putting some Takis. Oh. Wow. Ooh. Oh yeah. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter. Bam, there's my Twitter. It's Nikocado Avocado. Make sure you spell it right. Nico, N-I-K-O-Cado. Nikocado Avocado. Because I'm going to be answering all of your questions and your comments and your concerns on my Twitter today. So make sure you follow me. And I'm going to be shouting a bunch of you out and spending time with you today, answering all your questions while we feast on this delicious bowl of Takis. Oh my god. Here's my famous sauce. I got down to a science. Oh my god. So I'm gonna put this at a better level for me to eat, and we're gonna begin the show. Let's go. I don't really have a thing, you know. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, so the first question comes from Krista Laxton. I love you so much. Thank you for the support. She says, are you happy? I'm very happy. Very, very happy. Okay, so we have to mix this around. We have to mix the noodles into this sauce pie. Ooh. This is gonna be so good. Okay. Okay. Mmm. Mmm. Oh my god. So when you're sick of the chewy slurpy noodles, which aren't very slurpy, they're more like a dry pasta. Not dry. It's oily, but it's not slurpy. It's not like soup, Asian noodle soup. This is like pasta at a fine Italian restaurant. Mmm. Hmm. Oh my god. I'm in heaven. Is it dark or is it just me? I think we're fine. Okay, so I've only answered one question, but this is so good. I have to keep eating. Oh my god. Get it in that sauce. It's even good without the sauce because I layered it with olive oil and the fire noodle packets, which are like pre-made. You know, it's instant noodles, so it's all the best flavor in the world. Chicken, has chicken flavor in here. Oh my god. This is so good. Oh my god. Okay, Shaylin Day. Hello. She says, what got you into music? If you guys don't know, I play the violin and I love music. What got me into it was my public elementary school. We were able to pick out an instrument. I picked out the violin and it took off from there. I want this next one to be really saucy. Oh my god. Have I ever been to Canada? Yes, that comes from Samira. Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania. Okay, yes, okay. Kim Eddie says, I pronounce Pennsylvania like Pennsylvania. I noticed you leave out the L. Is that where you're from? Is that the norm? I don't even know. Tomato, who knows? Pennsylvania. I say Pennsylvania. She says Pennsylvania. It's technically Pennsylvania. I say Pensa. I don't know. That is good. This sauce is perfect. Not too spicy. Whereas if this were the original Korean Fire Noodle Challenge, those 5 packs for like this much of noodles, you'd be crying. You know, tomato. I used to say ketchup. It's really ketchup. I used to say ketchup and make all my viewers upset. I'm so sorry. My dad says hurricane. It's pronounced hurricane. It's just, I don't know. Oh my god. I know it looks like an arts and crafts project. Please hear me out. I know this looks like a bunch of food dye. It is not. This sauce comes from lots of different veggies. Radish, spring onion, scallions, onion, garlic, tomatoes, with Takis cheese powder. Basically this blended up into a powder. I know what I'm doing. I love Takis and I've perfected this recipe. If you want an updated recipe of my fire Takis noodles, all you have to do is press the fire emoji. Go. I'm going to come back and do a fire Takis recipe just for you. Speaking of noodles, Liz Boo, hi Lizzie Boo, says, what would you do without noodles? I think I would cry. They're my favorite thing to eat. People are like, we're so sick of you eating noodles, Nikocado. All you eat is noodles. Unsubscribe. You guys, I love noodles, so just get with the program. B Loves Life eats seafood at least every 3 days. And no one says, well, I'm sure she gets lots of hate. I've seen it. But you know what I mean? Like, shh. Let us do our thing. My thing is noodles. Her thing is seafood. What's your thing? I love noodles. Just the other day, Orlin made me some fresh, my husband, made me some fresh homemade pasta out of flour. We have a pasta maker you crank. It's a hand crank one from Italy. It was like $100 from Amazon. It's very handy. It tastes so good and chewy. Way better than this. I should have done Takis noodles on top of homemade pasta. That would have been... By the way, like you saw in the thing, there's 3 types of... My mouth is spicy. Katie, hi Katie, I am Multa. Do I have any other hobbies besides mukbang? Well, someone brought up music. I love to play music. Here's something you don't know about me. I love fragrance. If YouTube ever goes down the drain and I can't be a YouTuber anymore, and I need a different job, I want to go work... Oh, that's really spicy. I want to go work in a perfume shop. Perfume parlor. I love the fragrance and the different notes and the smells. I could sit and smell every perfume for hours. My favorite for me is called Dolce & Gabbana The One. I know it's so cliche, it's so brandy. I've been to like, you know, customized boutiques like Henry Jacquez where you buy a little bottle for $700. Like, I haven't bought it, no. But I like to just experiment and pretend like I'm gonna buy, hi, I'm looking for this. And it's fun. It's so exciting for me. But anyways, I know it's so brandy. I have a Dolce & Gabbana The One, but I just love that smell. I love it. And what I do, I have the bottle sitting on my table where I edit these videos. I probably have spice all over my chin. I'm so sorry. I'm a messy eater. And literally, a couple times a day, while I'm editing, while I'm working, I'll grab it, take off the top, just breathe it in, then I'll put it back. It's a weird addiction. Not like addiction. I'm not like very addicted, but it's a hobby. I love fragrance. So you probably didn't know that about me. Let me get one from the front. What else do I like to do? I like to I love to look at houses. I love design. I think I was an architect in my past life. I love looking at buildings. I like at interior. I like exterior. I love design, architectural design. Like I will spend 2 hours just looking at buildings. I know it sounds crazy. I sound like a nut job, but I will just Google images of buildings, compare architects and compare their portfolios. I'll go on like real estate. I'll be like, today we're gonna do Georgia. I'll pick a state and I'll go on like the major realty websites and I'll look at the houses. I'll look at the insides and the outsides. I just like to compare. It's just so much fun to me. I'm a very artsy guy. Ooh. Do you say naked or naked? I say naked. Again, tomato. Why do you say Pennsylvania and not Pennsylvania? I mean, look at us. English is a hard thing to learn because we say it all these different ways. Oops. Who said that, by the way? Diana, shout out to you. Hey. Do you miss filming mukbangs every day? Well, I just did film mukbangs every day for a long time. I posted every day. There you go. It's hard work. I know it seems like all I do is eat, but no matter what you do on the computer, whether you're doing a makeup channel, a review channel, a music channel, a sit down and review channel, talking channel, a reaction channel, a mukbang channel, a makeup channel, did I already say that? They might seem like innocent tasks, putting on makeup, talking about someone else, running your mouth, a review channel, eating food, but there are tens of hours that go into making videos, behind the scenes of putting it together. It's just, you have no idea. Have you decided where you're moving yet? Yes, we have. We're moving to Florida. I don't know for good, but just that's a good place to start. I'm not going to say where, because there's crazy stalkers, but the west side. Oh, this is spicy and filling. I can feel the spice running down my stomach. Okay, Lisa. Oh wait, who said the we're moving to the hi Arlena Stankus. That's a cool last name. And then Lisa Fulchili says, what's the hardest thing you've had to deal with since becoming a mukbanger and putting yourself out there for the world to see? The hardest thing is the haters. I mean, it sounds cliche, but they really, really get to me. I need a better answer than that, don't I? Yeah. I need a better answer than haters. The hardest thing is knowing where to draw the line in terms of my personal life. There's a good answer. Listen up. If you're thinking about becoming a YouTuber, I can tell you a few of the different things. Number one, this is spicy. Number two, you get to decide who you're going to be on the internet. You don't have to be yourself. You can make up a character. You can make up a personality. You can sometimes be yourself and sometimes be silly. You can only film when you're in a good mood. You can do lots of editing. You can film no matter the occasion. If you're really upset and crying on the floor like I do, I mean, that's your choice. Makeup, no makeup. Curse words, no curse words. You get to decide. It's just beautiful. You get to make it. But you have to decide. No one's gonna make that decision for you. Now, some aren't necessarily better than the others in terms of like, should you be yourself or be a character? Because it's the internet. I know that if you're a character, it's going to be a lot harder to just put some. It's just, look at Miranda Sings. That's the first thing that comes to my mind. Or Glozell. Glozell doesn't act like that in real life. She's funny. But it gets tiring, not on us, because we enjoy it. It gets tiring on the creator. Because you're forced to come up with different things and ideas and thoughts that wouldn't be your own. So it's hard. I said I was just gonna be myself. When I first started YouTube, I was definitely more like animated. If you go back on this channel to my first videos ever, I was really skinny. But I was really just like forceful with my like, I don't want to be stereotypical, but I can stereotype myself. Very feminine. I was very blasting out my gayness, okay? My voice would do all these funny things, and I was trying to be a little animated, a lot of animated. And that got old real fast. It's hard to just act. I can't act. It's dumb. So then after like a good 50 videos, I have like 700 on this channel, so don't you worry. Not even, probably about 50 videos. I was like, I'm done. I'm trying to be like, I know this one mukbanger, I'm not going to say her name. She puts on this big act for her camera. And she knows, because we would talk about it all the time. And that's not her in real life. I mean, think about, like, will Glozell walk around being that way? So it's not a bad thing. But then if people find out, they're like, oh my god, you're fake. What was the question? Yeah, what's the hardest thing? Yeah, knowing for me, since I'm not a character, oh my gosh, she was very extra. I mean, and she did it really nicely, because like you wouldn't even really know. She was believable, but she's a whole different person off camera, like whole different person. For me, I don't know where to draw that line from. Zip your mouth. No one needs to know about this, Nick. Nick, shut your mouth. And I did for most part. I had a big breakdown, but then I'm like, I won't talk about it till we work this out. And then it bit me in the butt, because then everyone was like, what's happening? What's happening? Oh, it must have been staged. Oh, it must have been fake. And it was just like, oh god, what do I say now? You know? Do I keep going into her mess? If you put a little bit out there, people are gonna want more of it. And you put a lot. If you decide to hold back, like when I want to hold back on my personal life, all of a sudden, people feel offended. People feel that you're being sneaky. People feel that you're not telling the truth. People think that you're all of a sudden a character. You know what I'm talking about? So for me, it's hard to know where to draw that line of when to stop talking about my personal life. And I just need to stop talking, because this was a long answer to your question. Hi. I'm in my own world right now. There's some that I really dislike, and I'll be honest. There's some eating channels that really rub me the wrong way. There's some that I know some personal stuff about them, and I know how they, again, with the character and stuff. You know when you like have dirt on someone and like you wish you could tell the world, but you know you have to be the bigger person and not to? Like, that's how I feel with some of them. Some of them are so fake. It makes me mad because I know the truth. Yeah, there's some that I really dislike. I'll be honest, really dislike. There's some that have been really shady to me and just childish, and I don't like to get involved. She's kind. She keeps to herself. She's not super fake with her stories. Yeah. We've been down through the drama with some of them. That's life. Yeah. Ugh. Get them out of my head, please. Oh. And don't say, oh, Nick, I thought you're so nice, you're so humble. Yeah, I am humble. Yeah, I do appreciate my life, and I do appreciate your support. And I am kind. But if you do something bad, to me, don't expect me to just lay there submissively and be like, yeah, okay, keep throwing punches. Okay, I'm going to stand up for myself. And she knows who she is. And I'm not going to go off. Like, that's the thing, too. This is not, we aren't robots. We're human beings. And, you know, don't be surprised if you throw a punch and they punch you back. Don't act surprised if you take a stone, you throw it at a beehive, and then you cry because the bees came and stung you. You don't get to throw stones at the beehive and act surprised if you get stung. So that is just real talk here, okay? People misconstrue with me like, oh, you're so nice, to, well, if you're so nice, you can't have negative emotions. That, what? Then you should be like, yeah, he's so nice, but super fake, okay? Like, there's people I really dislike, okay? I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Like, some of them, I have no hard feelings. Everyone's on their journey. Oh, yes, I love everyone. It's like, no, you don't. No one loves everyone. Come on. You can have respect for them, but if they treat you badly, you're not going to sit there and act like you would care for them the same way as someone that's been in your corner for years and earned your respect. People are so fake. It really makes me upset. Maybe it's because I'm currently going through stuff, and that's why I'm being very shady. I'm sorry. Well, okay, what other questions do we have? We have lots of questions. My gosh, I'm just like going through and just going beep, beep, beep. Did you see yours? See if you see it. Okay, this comes from my little okra. If you had 3 wishes, what would you choose? This is going to be my last question because honestly, I'm full. I know. What am I going to do with this? Shh, don't even get them. Get to. My 3 wishes. Number 1. Actually, no, we're not going to do this question. I'm so bad at decisions. Oh my gosh, where do I begin? Where do I begin? Well, we're done. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm back home. Shooby-doo, I'm home. Hello, I'm back home. Shooby-doo, I'm home. Hello, and this is hot and steamy 'cause we're eating noodles. I love cheese. I love cheese. I love cheese. Yes, I do. Ooh, I love cheese. Okay, there's no cheese in here. I thought about putting cheese, but I was like, there's so much. I would have to pay a lot of money for cheese that I can't eat right now. And cheese doesn't taste good when you put it back in the fridge. By the way, make sure you check out my other channels. I'm going to be finishing this later on today, and tomorrow I'm going to reheat it. I have a big refrigerator, so I'm going to be eating this on my other channel. So if you want to keep watching me eat this, no food goes to waste in this house. Check out my other channels. Well, you guys, I'm sorry I got so shady at the end, but those are my real honest thoughts. Those are my honest thoughts, and I do appreciate you guys here, and I do appreciate the support, and I'm always going to tell it like it is in my view, because that's just the easiest thing I know how to do. Oh my god, I'm rhyming. How are you? Anyways, yeah. Makes life so much easier when you lie. I'm not even going to go into it. A lesson for children. The children, if you're watching this video, it's always easier to tell the truth. I know it's so hard, but it feels better. When I came out of the closet, that showed me that feeling of openness, freedom. I took a deep breath and said, wow, this is how I am. I'm gay, in case you didn't know. Yes, well, I was like, let me apply this to my whole life. Now, obviously not in the grand scheme of being a homosexual, but if you feel a certain way about someone, express it now, rather than let it bottle up down the line. Let it bottle up inside of you, and it's like, you know, a tea kettle? It's boiling, it's eventually going to erupt. A volcano, you know, that lava, that magma, it's coming up, the pressure. One day you're going to explode, and it's going to be worse had you had decided earlier, previously, to say your true thoughts. You want to have been a bottled up can of soda being shaken. Shake it, you know? No. So I kind of applied that to my life when I came out of the closet, not right away, but as I got older, around college, I really started speaking my mind. And I just politically, by the way, I don't really do the politics thing on this channel because you guys like to escape that reality, and I know it's the best way to divide a group of people, really. Say your political beliefs. Gay, marriage. Well, first of all, let's just make one thing clear. You can believe whatever you want about, you know, immigration and gun control and abortion and the Jones Act test. What's that law that, whatever. You can believe whatever you want to believe about. You can believe whatever you want to believe with the debt ceiling and trade deals and international relations and terrorism. The list goes on. Cyber wars, natural disasters. I mean, there's so many things politically that divide people, and that's just life. But one thing that I will always say on this channel, being gay myself, is that if you don't like me because I'm gay, you can leave this channel. Because that's the only political thing that I will not preach, but I'll make sure it's very clear to people watching that, you know, like, whatever. I'm not going to go into the whole thing, but you know what I'm saying. And it's very interesting because I've had some people reach out to me personally, like DMs on Instagram when I used to read them. I'm so sorry. I get so backed up by hundreds and I just can't open them. I get discouraged. But I remember back when I used to open some randomly, I would get all these messages from straight guys like, I was really against gays, and I watched you with my girlfriend. I thought you were funny, and I liked your family, and you know, you helped me like not realize you guys aren't bad people. You're just normal like everyone else. Those messages are so nice for me to hear. When I auditioned for Glee, and I was on TV, and my whole school knew about it, I had people that used to bully me in high school. Or one guy, he didn't really actively bully me, but he was friends with the bullies. And they would come in like a crowd and just like start taunting me. And he would just not say anything. So that's, you know, complicit. You know, if you don't say anything, obviously, well, I agree. Well, maybe he didn't. You don't really know. But that's all you can gather. If you're silent, it basically means I agree. So he reached out to me after seeing me on TV probably the audition thing, because that's, I played violin to do it, a show called The Glee Project, which was really fun, but it's a whole other story. And he was just like, yeah, you know, I feel so bad that I picked on you, and, you know, you're gonna go far, you're very driven, you know, best of luck to you, and I'm sorry if I made you feel bad in the past. You've helped change my views on gay people. And I'm like, that really feels good to hear. So, I'm not going to sit here and change your views on gun reform and abortion and blah, 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 blah. But being gay myself, and that's a big part of my life. It's not my whole life, but it's a big part of my life. I'm wearing eyelashes, I'm married to a man, and I'm sitting here saying, I'm back home, shabby-doo, you know. That's the only time I will get political. When they're, like, I remember I got very teary on this channel a couple months ago when India announced that they were no longer making homosexual punishable by prison. Who just messaged me? Orland did. He's downstairs. Oh my god, it made me feel so good. Because some things like like, yay for the gays, yay. Other than that, I'm done with my speech. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for watching me. If you enjoyed my show, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up so that I know and everyone else knows. And make sure you leave that flame in your comment section. I want to see 10,000 emojis, and I'll do another recipe of my famous Takis sauce, which is so good. I feel like I went to a 5-star restaurant and I just shoved in the most delicious food. It is really that good. It is really that good. It is so good. So make sure you leave your flame to help support, the effort of making me get that video out. And until then, I will see you later on this channel or my other channels. I have 2 other channels. And yeah, have a wonderful day, you guys. Bye.